Hello students, good morning. Welcome to the last video of our chapter number 4, that is metals and non-metals. We have already gone through the chapter. We have seen the physical properties, the chemical properties, then the displacement reactions, right? That is with water, with air, with base, with acid. These are all called displacement reactions. We have also seen the uses of metals and non-metals. Now exercise, that is in textbook page number 53. First question, which of the following can be beaten into thin sheets? Answer is yes, A, zinc. Zinc is a metal and it has a malleability, that is the property of metal which can be drawn into thin sheets. So answer is zinc. Question 2. Which of the following statement is correct? All metals are ductile, all non-metals are ductile. Generally metals are ductile, some non-metals are ductile. Which is the correct statement in this? C. Generally metals are ductile. Answer is C. Generally metals are ductile. Question number 3, it is fill in the blanks. In that first one, phosphorus is a very dash non-metal. What will come? Reactive. Yes, we have seen that phosphorus is a very reactive non-metal. So answer is reactive. Second, metals are dash conductors of heat and dash. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. We have seen heat and good conductors of heat and electricity. Iron is dash reactive than copper. Iron is dash reactive than copper. More reactive. What will come? More reactive. Iron is more reactive than copper. Metals react with acid to produce hydrogen gas. What will come? Hydrogen gas. Question number 4, that is true or false. First one, generally non-metals reacts with acid. It is false. Metals react with acid. First is false. Second, sodium is a very reactive metal. Yes, true. So it is stored in kerosene. Sodium is a very reactive metal. True. Third one, copper displaces zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Copper displaces zinc from zinc sulfate solution. False. We have seen that only zinc can replace copper. Copper cannot replace zinc. So third is false. Fourth one, coal can be drawn into wires. No, false. It is a non-metal. It can't be drawn into wire. So fourth is false. Fifth is the table, that is some properties are listed in the following table. Distinguish between metals and non-metals on the basis of these properties. You have to write the difference between metals and non-metals based on the given properties. That is appearance. So what is the appearance of metals and non-metals? So in metals you can write they are lustrous, right? In non-metals they are non-lustrous. Exceptions are always there. Hardness, metals are hard. Generally non-metals are soft. Malleability, yes, metals are malleable while non-metals are non-malleable. Ductile, generally the metals are ductile, non-metals are non-ductile. Then heat conduction, metals are good conductors, non-metals are poor conductors. Electricity, same thing, metals are good conductors, non-metals are poor conductors. Then sixth is give reasons. Aluminum foils are used to wrap food items. Why are they used? Because it does not react with food items. So they are used. Second, immersion rods for heating liquids are made up of metallic substance. Metals are good conductors, so electricity can pass through it, so they are made up of metals. Copper cannot displace zinc, we have seen, because zinc is more reactive than copper. Copper is less reactive, so it cannot replace. Sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene because they are very reactive metals. So they are stored in, yes, we have seen sodium is stored in kerosene. Why? Because it is directly reacted with water, with air. So in water it can't be stored, and it also heavier than kerosene, so it sink in it, and so they are stored in kerosene. Seventh, can you store lemon pickle in an aluminum utensil? No, because aluminum is metal and it will react with acid and the food will be spoiled. 8, it is match the following: gold, jewelry; iron, machinery; aluminum, wrapping food; carbon, fuel; copper, electric wire; mercury, thermometers. Question number 9. What happens when? You have to write what will happen. When? First one, dilute sulfuric acid is poured on a copper plate. What will happen when sulfuric acid will mix with copper? What will happen? Copper sulfate will be made and sulfur dioxide gas and water will be released. Second, iron nails are placed in copper sulfate solution. Iron nails are placed in copper sulfate solution. What will happen? Iron nails, that is Fe plus copper sulfate, that is CuSO4. So what will happen? Copper sulfate will become iron sulfate, that is FeSO4, and Cu will be released plus copper will be released. We have seen this in our activity. Question number 10. Saloni took a piece of burning charcoal and collected the gas involved in the test tube. How will she find the nature of the gas? What will she do? By adding few drops of water in the test tube and testing the solution with litmus paper, right? You can see the litmus paper. If it turns red, then it is an acid. If it turns blue, it is a base. And if it does not show any change, then it is a neutral, right? Second one, write down word equations of all the reactions taking place in this process. That is charcoal plus oxygen. So what will happen? Carbon dioxide will be released, and when carbon dioxide and water will be mixed, carbonic acid will be released. Blue litmus paper will turn red because it is a acid. Question 11. One day Rita went to jeweler's shop with her mother. Her mother gave an old jewelry to the goldsmith to polish. Next day, when they bought the jewelry back, they found that there was a slight loss in its weight. Can you suggest a reason for the loss in weight? Why there is a weight loss when we polish the jewelry of gold? Gold is chemically prepared, right? To make gold jewelry, some amount of copper is added because gold is a very soft material. So in a 22 carat jewelry, there is 2 part of copper. So after a long time, copper reacts with oxygen. That is why gold becomes dull. So in the process of polishing, the dull layer is removed. So something is removed. So there is a weight loss, right? After a long time, the copper will react with air, water, and it will become dull. So our jewelry becomes dull. Even though it is made up of gold, there is a very little amount of copper mixed in it, which becomes dull after a long time. And when we give it for polishing, what will be done? The dull layer, that is the copper dull layer, will be removed. And when something is removed, that means there will be a little weight loss in our jewelry. So this was all the exercise of textbook. You have to complete the exercise of your workbook at your own, right? We have solved the fully exercise of textbook. Thank you.